예, 오늘 아주 이제 특별한 날입니다. OSS에서 그동안 갈고 닦은 우리의 스피치를 많은 청중들 앞에서 발표하는 날입니다. 여기는 저 교육청, 웨이플리츠 교육청 강당입니다. 저도 오랜만에 참 그 드문 양복을 입고 오늘 이 우리 그동안 갈고 닦은 우리 OSS의 스피치 전 학생이 모든 학생이 오늘 스피치 대회에 참여를 합니다. 자, 오늘 큰 기대를 가지고 아이들의 발전하는 모습을 잘 지켜봐 주시기 바랍니다. 오늘 세 그룹으로 나눠서 시상을 할 겁니다. 오래된 그룹, 7기, 8기 그룹, 그리고 9기 지금 새로운 그룹. 9기는 이제 인원수가 많기 때문에 2개의 그룹으로 나눠서 모두 3개의 그룹. 그래서 각각 그룹마다 1등상, 금상, 2등상 2명, 3등상 3명, 금은동 이렇게 해서 모두 9명을 시상을 할 예정입니다. 자, 기대해 주시기 바랍니다.
Hello.
She's the best dog ever. When I first met Shay, we were in the backyard and Shay was wagging her tail super fast. She seemed so happy to meet me and I was extremely glad too. My mom told me everything about her and I was very excited when I was listening. I was petting her and playing with and it was so much fun. Today, I'm going to talk about colors. Everything is colors, like pencils, chairs, and flags. I think colors are cool and amazing. It's incredible. That's the only way I can describe it. Well, I really think it's cool because everything has colors. Don't you think that's amazing? I'll tell you right this minute why it's so wonderful. Color goes on and on. For example, when you mix blue and yellow, it becomes
Nowadays,
green.
the governments are running out of money. Also, they have other things to pay for. How can they solve this problem and keep providing money for the students? I think they must find a solution because the arts is very important in child's development. First, most children are different. Some dwell in sports, some dwell in arts, and some dwell in academic subjects. So if schools stop funding to the arts, it will be unfair to students who are artistic.
Sometimes you'll read or see about a game called Quidditch when you're reading a book or watching a movie about Harry Potter. Quidditch is a modern game that is played in a wizarding world. You ride broomsticks and use 3 specific balls. There are 3 specific balls that are used in Quidditch. They are quaffle, bludger, and the most important of them all, the golden snitch.
Did you celebrate Halloween? Did you go trick-or-treating? I'm going to tell you about my first Halloween. There are a lot of costumes. People have celebration in their school with their costumes on. Well, did you have your costume? What were you supposed to be? I was a vampire. My costumes were dirt purple with skeletons on it. There are a lot of different costumes with different things on them.
Nowadays, many governments are financially strapped. They do not have enough money for important projects, such as improvements to public transportation, schools, or hospitals. In schools, principals have to make a tough decision. They have to decide which subjects to cut and which to save. The subjects that require the most money are the least essential, the arts. Therefore, Canadian schools should cut funding to the arts.
Today I'm going to talk about the most important holiday in Canada, which is Remembrance Day. First, I'll talk about the reason why I think it's important. Do you guys know what happened in 1914? The First World War happened, and it lasted for 4 years. That's a long time for just a war. Canada and many other countries were having a war with the 2 of the most powerful countries in the world, which is Germany and Austria-Hungary.
Nowadays, cosmetic surgery has become more popular for modern people. Some people believe that it is a science to increase the beauty of a person. The basic aim of this surgery is to enhance the appearance of the individual that are done by altering the parts of the body. On the other hand, other people disagree with it. They say that cosmetic surgery involves risk which may cause you serious diseases such as heart attack. Hi, my name is Ginny. Do you know how much I love my family? But sometimes they make me super angry, especially my brothers. However, sometimes they make me really happy. One of my favorite times to spend with my family is an occasion like my birthday. Also, I have a lot of things to compare between my Korean family and my Canadian family. I wish I could even pull my sleeping. That's how much my brother bugs me sometimes. I even asked my mom one time if he was a devil.
They could learn better if they attend same-gender schools. For example, girls can get stressed when boys bother them and vice versa. I believe that students can learn better if they are in a safe and relaxed environment. Boys and girls can be disciplined in their studies. They could finish their homework in time if they could concentrate better. Now, I'll talk about the disadvantages of attending same-gender schools. Boys and girls should learn to able to work with the other gender.
In spite of the fact that the Canadian rules bother me, I like how they're courteous and friendly to one another. I also like that every day in Canada is like May 5th, which is Children's Day. When you ask me if I prefer to live in Korea or Canada, I believe it would be a really tricky decision. I would rather stay in Canada just if my parents are here. According to my parents, it's really hard for them to get a job if they're living in Canada.
I will tell you about temperatures and seasons on Earth. Temperatures and seasons are really different on Earth. When you travel to the other places on Earth, you would feel that the temperatures are different. When you travel the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere, you will feel that the seasons are opposite. Now, I will tell you about the most interesting fact of temperature. The temperature goes down around 6.4 degrees Celsius when you go 1 kilometer higher from the Earth's surface.
Today, I'm here to tell you that mothers should not have to stay at home to take care of their children. First, everyone should have freedom in the world. Even mothers should not have to stay at home to take care of their children. Mothers should have a freedom to go out and find jobs if they want to. Mothers can meet friends and other people and have a break and do what she wants to do instead of just staying at home and take care of children.
Cougars. Cougars won a world record for being known by 40 different names. Most of people don't know that. Cougars can be an enemy and may not be cute as a cat. But I totally disagree. You should still give them a chance. Maybe this is why they're our enemy.
First, teachers should be allowed to strike as they do not provide what is known in labor relations as essential service. Essential services are services such as hospitals and policing. Essential services are services society cannot do without. However, teachers work Monday through Friday, 194 days a year. Second, teachers should be allowed to strike for a better pay.
This statement is made by a woman who support cosmetic surgery. But truthfully, most women who have cosmetic surgery do so because their husbands or their boyfriends wish them to. Banning cosmetic surgery will certainly help to restore women's power over their own bodies. Last of all, cosmetic surgery is dangerously addictive.